My name is Kevin Moskowitz, and I'm the Communications Director for the Transnational History Student Organization at the University of Texas at Arlington. We're really excited to have you present at our 21st conference. Today, I want to run through how the online conference is going to work and what we need to do to be ready to present. The conference will take place across 3 days of panels, October 1st through 3rd, with each day concluding a live keynote address. We will be finalizing the conference schedule over the next couple of weeks. We know a few of you are presenting from outside of the United States, and if you happen to be in a time zone that's very different than our own here in the central US, please email one of us so we can put you on a panel that's at a more comfortable time of day, if possible. THSO 2021 will utilize both recorded and live elements. Standard panels will be 90 minutes long and will utilize pre-recorded videos for the presentation of papers, while moderated discussions will take place live in Microsoft Teams. We'll talk about the details of this in a moment. All presentations, panels, and discussions will be broadcast live using YouTube's streaming platform. This is how the public and unregistered visitors will tune into the conference, and this will mean that the Teams meetings can remain orderly. Overall, we believe this format will keep the show on schedule and allow for more discussion time and constructive feedback. At the end of the conference, we're going to put together a highlight reel featuring everyone who took part. This will remain available on YouTube and the THSO website indefinitely, and should make for a pretty neat CV line or link on your professional website. Now, let's get to some of the more technical elements of the conference. Papers should be no more than 10 narrative pages in length. This should translate to recorded presentations of about 12 to 15 minutes. Please do not go longer than this because we need the conference to remain on schedule. We're happy to accept any form of video you feel comfortable making, including voice over PowerPoint. However, if you choose to record without showing your face or using a camera, we ask that you insert a picture of yourself on the first slide. This is because if we were doing this in person, you'd be able to see you while you were presenting, and having at least a photo there will let viewers put a face to the name of each presenter. To be clear, we don't want having to record your paper to be a burden, so feel free to use the easiest method available to you. I'll have some suggestions linked below. If you want to include images in your presentation but don't know how, you can record yourself and then upload the images along with a document containing timestamps of where you want them, and we'll do that for you. An example of what that looks like will also be below the video. If you go this route, please make sure your images, and especially maps and charts, are at least a resolution of 1280 by 720, though this is one of those cases where bigger is always better. Presentations should be recorded at a resolution of at least 1280 by 720, although 1920 by 1080 or 1080p is preferred. Please leave space at the bottom of the frame for us to add your name, affiliation, and paper title, and this is regardless of how you choose to record your presentation. You can see what this looks like in this video here. Videos and papers are due by September 15th at the latest. We will host these on the THSO website for about 1 week before and after the conference. If you have access to a cloud storage system that allows for file sharing, such as Google Drive, Dropbox, or Microsoft OneDrive, you are encouraged to share your finished files using those. In the case that you don't have access to those services or space for a 10 to 15 minute video, you may email me, and that address will be also at the bottom of the page, for a link to our organization's Google Drive. We don't have enough space for everyone to upload their files at once, so please email me when you're ready to send them. Lastly, let's talk for a moment about registration. The good news for everybody is that we don't have a required registration fee. Rather, we ask that if you are participating, you consider making a donation of an amount that you feel comfortable with to the THSO so we can keep doing this conference. The link may not be ready when this video goes live, so check back in a bit if you're interested in donating. We will also need you to fill out the survey linked at the bottom of this page to officially register as a participant. By registering, you're giving us permission to use your video during the days before, during, and after the conference on our website, as well as permission to use small clips from your presentation and discussion session in our highlight video. Please fill out that registration survey ASAP so we can finalize the schedule. We look forward to hearing everyone's presentations in October, and as always, please reach out to us if you have any questions. We'll see you then.